I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
See, I'll stop it right there. And Corey's asking, I'm going to give you my intake on how this whole thing went down. He's talking about voting, and I'm going to tell you when Anton's right. Anton is right because voting locally does make a difference. Where I'm going to tell you I'm going to go through the whole thing. Anton looks like Ari Spears, though. Look at these pictures side by side. Anton looks like Ari Spears. And Darlene, she's the real MVP.
Local. Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no sucker
People that
shit.
don't vote, and
I'm gonna show up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant.
We had Republican presidents, we had Democratic presidents.
You're not even
we in the same joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
He said, I'm talking about locally. You talking about nationally. Got to give it up to Anton when he's right. He said, locally, it does matter. I'm a local politician and shit matters. I'm a local politician and that shit
national.
Matters.
I don't give a fuck if it's local.
It matters.
If you vote,
absolutely matters.
That means you in line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your ancestors
it's so funny to
didn't do it like this. Because people went to war.
Craig would have been able to dead that right there and be like, yeah, Corey, but I mean, them two going back and forth with each other without Craig being there. One part, Craig Fax not being there makes a huge difference.
When the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people, it was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's war.
All sucker shit going on.
That's some sucking shit that Corey just said about the Trump, throwing a jab at Trump. If you're not going to vote, you ain't got no reason to say nothing about who's president. That's my opinion on it, on real. And I'm 51-50. You know what I'm saying? Corey got backed up talking about politics. He got backed up in a situation where he needed Craig to be there. He needed a buffer.
Every day is just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem. We need physical wars.
It's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to jump it off,
it's not.
We gonna always be talking. But see, real gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under?
So Corey's talking about some real stuff that he's living in LA, is my opinion. In LA, he's a gladiator, but they got the small hat people got him to where he can't do nothing because he ain't on no dick sucking shit. If Corey was on some dick sucking shit, he would have capitulated by now to Hollywood and been there. So that's where the context gets messed up. And Corey just explained to him what he was saying. And then Anton didn't understand the context of what Corey was talking. So that's where they get into this part of it.
Controlled by.
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. But here's the truth. We know, I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I don't know.
I'm talking about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men
Well, you
since
ain't
you've
been
been up
listening.
here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
don't
taking
have,
the.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity.
Because if that's
He said you don't have the capacity to listen because you're too busy. He's like, you don't listen to my content. You don't understand what I talk about on a daily basis because you're busy doing what Corey does. Corey does what Corey does. And Corey's in his own world in LA. He don't listen to Anton. If he would have listened to Anton, he wouldn't have. This conversation wouldn't have happened if he would have been up on who Anton was. I think this was a setup from some super chat bullshit. They knew it. Anton and Aries look alike. And I should have led with this. Plus, Anton and Charleston White are buddies. Or they came up together. So anytime I see Charleston White, my antennas go up because the first thing I think Charleston White, he was trying to teach people how to scam people to get money from jobs. So my antenna goes up.
Because if that's the
Capacity
case,
that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they
Absolutely.
destroy?
He's trying to say something bad about Caucasian men. He was just trying to get him to say something. I don't know why Corey wanted to do that, but he did.
And they said, well, what did I miss?
let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking
No,
loud,
you talking loud,
and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing it.
That's where he messed up. He said, you suck the dick of black people right now. And Corey tried to tell him before that he is not on no dick sucking shit. He's like, I just ain't on the dick sucking shit. In so many words earlier, he's like, whenever, he's like, we ain't the real gladiators are under siege by certain people. What did Craig say? Sharpshooter fallacy.
Easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
ain't
suck.
nobody, yeah, you do.
Suck.
Do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't
Believe me
do
when
that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's switch it.
Here's where we get to the good part.
Homie, I don't do no.
Darlene is the real OG for all this. She's a real OG. Look at her.
I don't do no fucking shit.
Watch. Look at Anton's little small hands.
Cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no fucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit, oh, you
I don't
go.
give a about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switch
fucking
on me,
shit.
to
Don't put no fucking
Detroit,
shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Now I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
He said, say I suck dick again one more time. And Corey would have hit him. Corey would have hit him right here. Look at Darlene. Darlene is a real OG for this whole thing right here because Darlene has stopped and and Darlene has stopped and is about to whisper something to Darlene's about to whisper something to
Conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're
good.
not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Put
fucking
the microphone
shit.
right down.
Yo.
Right now I'm going up back. I don't give a fuck about
no,
this shit.
sir.
He said, put the microphones down and go out back right now. He don't give a shit about none of that stuff. I give it to Anton. He did say that. And then Corey, after Darlene already done whisper something to him, and then watch Corey's going to put the mic down and want to go outside, and Darlene's going to say something to him again.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You
You
running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing it for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't
I'ma let
disrespect
you
me like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how it
call this nigga out his name.
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this
because
my
I take
show.
That's
This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me. I don't.
Take it as a threat. He said, take it as a
Man,
threat.
fuck what you talking about.
Watch, he's gonna put the mic down. He's gonna put the mic down. He's gonna put the mic down. He put the mic down. Watch it. He said he was gonna punch off on it. Watch Darlene. Right there. He put the mic down. He put the mic down, and look where Darlene is at, in his ear again, because Corey was gonna go off. This is the part that people fail to realize right here. Corey set the mic down. This is what separates the men from the boys, and you're gonna start analyzing this video. Corey set the mic down, and he looked him in his eyes and was like, "What is it? Say I suck dick one more time, and see what happens." It was a pinky nigga move. Say it again. Say it again. He did it, but he set the mic down, and he was ready to go. And Darlene is in his ear. Look at Darlene in his ear saying, "Remember Aries. Remember Aries."
We can go out back right now. We can go out back right now.
Look.
I bet you won't say that shit. We can go out back right now.
Look at Corey. Corey's.
I got money for all of this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about. I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
She's in his ear. She's in his ear. She's whispering in his ear. She's in his Corey's ear. And she's like, "It's gonna cost you a bunch of money. It's gonna cost you a bunch of money." And he's like, and she's. And look. And Corey's listening. She's. He's like, I got money for all this, because she said it's gonna cost you a lot of money for this fight, and he's already been in and out of court. Darlene Ortiz OG is the real MVP throughout this whole situation, because she's got Corey's back. She's in his ear. Like she's. I got money too. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. And then here he comes getting loud again. Anton's getting loud again.
No, it's not respect.
I ain't falling.
He said, "I ain't falling for it." He ain't falling for it. Thank you, Corey. You did a good job on that, man. I appreciate you getting back in line, because that dude was there to do that. Charleston White and him are boys. Think about it. Him and Charleston White are boys. Him and Charleston White are boys. So as Charleston White used to teach people how to scam work and get workman's comp for $15,000 and this, he said, "I'll teach you how to do it. So people like that who hang birds of a feather flock together. That's why I say I never want to be in the presence of anybody like that. I just say I'll go the other opposite way. No disrespect. I just don't want to be around nobody like that. I ain't got time to be dealing with nobody like that. I'm trying to live scandal free. So Anton being a Charleston White, and them being buddy, I don't put nothing past them. So Corey did right by refraining. It could have went left. And the other thing, here's the second part about the whole thing. A married man should not be scallivating and bringing other chicks to the place. So that's where you messed up wrong the first time. Going to sit down with Corey and taking another chick up there trying to talk about you want to bring her on the show. If that's being true and that's how you led with Corey when you first met him, trying to bring a chick on his show, that's where I think you messed up. I think that's where because I've heard on the show before, I don't know if it was Brother Rizza or somebody talked about, as me as a person, and I'm 5150 Kentucky, if a married man brings another woman around me, scallivanting her around while he's talking about, I'm a married man on social media, and he's hypocriting like that, who's the real hypocrite? If you and your wife got something going on like that, that's cool. But you trying to I don't know, and you call yourself a Christian conservative, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's some fake ass shit right there to me. So taking a chick to Corey's studio and trying to get her put onto the show. That's
Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go out back to lead us. But I'm saying that this shit.
Corey said, We ain't got to go out back. We ain't got to go out back right now because Corey got himself back together. Corey got himself back together, and he said, "We ain't got to go out this bitch. We ain't got to go nowhere, motherfucker. We got to leave this bitch. I got to leave here later. I ain't got to go back. I ain't falling for your okie doke. I got to go back out here and try to live." At that point, I would have been like, beat it.
Watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to that shit, bro. I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
You not.
Well, that's my take on it. I think that was a pretty good thing. Like I said, my takeaways are Charleston White and Anton Daniels. They look alike. Anton and Ari Spears kind of look alike. I think they might have some resemblance. Charleston White and Anton are friends or boys or hung out or come up together or whatever. So anytime and the reason I said that, and I don't have nothing bad about Charleston White. I just don't deal with scammers. I don't like people who scam. I don't. I like trying to live my life scandal free. Then taking a chick with him to Corey's show, try to get her on the show. That's strike. That's strike two. That's like right off bat. All right, strike. And Craig Fax needed to be there. Craig would have been able to articulate the points that Anton was making to Corey, and then be able to articulate. But sometimes you need a translator. You need a translator. So because Anton is very correct. Voting locally matters. I'm a city councilman here in my city, and my people who voted for me locally, it matters. I can get things done for my constituency or my community who voted for me. I can get things done. Trump don't care about my community. So Corey was right on that aspect. But he wasn't listening. They weren't listening to each other. They were just trying to, Corey was speaking from an emotional standpoint when it comes to politics, and Anton was speaking on a political standpoint because Anton's been on fucking Fox News and all that shit. He's groomed for this stuff. And Corey's, comedian he's talking from an emotional level. So it's completely different, but Craig Fax would have fixed all this. And the MVP of the whole situation goes to Darlene Ortiz, OG, for getting in Corey's ear like a real woman. She didn't have to get up there and be like, y'all don't need to be fighting. She played her position. She got in Corey's ear. She said, Corey, you remember last time we went through this before with some punk bitch nigga Aries Spears. End up costing you thousands of dollars, I don't know how many thousand. It cost you a solid friendship with Zoe Williams. Zoe's my nigga. Zoe helped me get through a relationship. He made this book called something rebound, how to bounce back from a toxic relationship type book. And I bought that book and read it. And I was like, oh, this how you do it? Zoe helped me in my life for real on God. So to put that in perspective, he lost a friend. I mean, who knew what that friendship was going with? Because Zoe and Craig are a lot alike. I think Corey, you just need light-skinned niggas in your life. You got to be the only dark-skinned nigga around, man. And this is the last part. Now I'm going to get off of this situation, but I wanted to speak on it because I am 5150 Kentucky. I've been watching 5150 every week religiously for the past 9 years. I can remember when I first got sober, and my buddy Tony Bowen, Too Big Entertainment, he passed away a couple years ago. He said, "What are you trying to do, T?" I said, "I want to go sit down with Corey. I want to go sit down and be next to Corey, man. That's where I want to be." And he said, "You better think about that." He said, "You better think about that." He's like that. He said, "You better watch." And I've watched, and I've sat there and watched, and I understand Corey's style. I understand. And Corey does a lot for the community. He does a lot for, and for the comedians and for the little bitches, he gives $200 to or whatever. I'm just joking around. I don't know how much you give them now. The welfare bitches you say that need you. I love that shit, man. It's a good pocket. It's a good pocket to be in, because them bitches cook, bitches. So we're gonna stay in that pocket and use this all as a teachable moment. Darlene Ortiz, OG Ortiz, you're the real MVP of this whole situation. I'm sitting here in my Marbury, man. I'm out here watching the Corey Holcomb shit. Who won? It depends on who. I'm like I said, I'm 51-50 Kentucky, so I'm always gonna have